Law of one price. This is very important in order to understand the exchange rate. Right. So what is law of one price? So kuch assumptions hai. Let's write the assumptions first. So identical goods are produced in two countries. Identical goods are produced in two countries. So maybe let's say steel is produced in both the countries. And if there are very low negligible, we can say negligible transportation cost and no trade barriers are there, then what happens is that the price of steel, I'm taking an example of steel, price of steel in both countries should be same. That is what law of one price is. I'll give you an example. So with the negligible, the price of the good should be same in both the countries. How it comes, we'll just tell you. The price. So when I say price of the good should be same in both the countries, if they're expressed in the same currency, of course, if in my country there is rupee and in your country there is dollar, of course, the difference hoga hi. But the point is that if they're expressed in the same currency, then the price should be in same currency. So we are taking an example in which there is an American steel and there is a Japanese steel. American steel, it is costing $100 per ton, while this Japanese steel is costing 10,000 yen per ton. Right. So if you want law of one price to hold, so law of one price should tell you this: whether you buy in US or you buy in Japan, the price should be same. If expressed in one currency, the price should remain same. So for one price to hold, for law of one price to hold, what should be the exchange rate? For law of one price to hold, exchange rate should be either it should be what? 10,000 yen upon 100. That is your 100 yen per dollar, right? Per dollar, or 100 upon $10,000 per yen. That is 0.01 dollar per yen. So, because in case if this is the price, 100 yen per dollar, then it is going to cost both, in both the countries, it is going to cost same, right? So in this case, in case if this is the price, then in US, this is going to cost how much? $100 per ton. In US, Japanese steel is going to cost $100 per ton. And in Japan, American steel is going to cost what? 10,000 yen per ton. 10,000 yen per ton. So it is same now. So whether somebody who buys steel in Japan, he has to give 10,000 yen, or he buys in US, he has to give 10,000 yen. If somebody buys in US, he has to give $100 per ton, or he buys in Japan, he has to give $100 per ton. So this is law of one price. Now, supposedly, if the exchange rate is different, then what happens? So this was the exchange rate for the price for law of one price to hold. But supposedly exchange rate is different. Then what is going to happen? Suppose exchange rate is 200 yen per dollar. 200 yen per dollar. So you tell me one thing. What is the price of the Japanese steel? Japanese steel is costing you 10,000 yen per ton. This is what the price is. What is the exchange rate? $200 per dollar. So what is going to be the price in terms of dollars? What is going to be the price in terms of dollars? 10,000 yen upon 200 yen per dollar. So this is going to be what? $50 per ton, or sorry, $50 per ton. $50 per ton. So Japanese steel is costing $50 per ton, right? Okay. Now American steel price is what? American steel price is what? So okay, what is the conclusion from here? If somebody who is in US, if he or she buys American steel, he or she will be giving $100 per ton. But if he buys Japanese steel in US, it is going to cost him $50 per ton. So American steel is expensive in US, one thing. What is the price of the American steel? $100 per ton. What is the exchange rate? $200 per dollar. What is the price in yen? Mm, price of American steel in yen, right? It is going to be 20,000 yen per ton. So if there is any Japanese and he buys Japanese steel in Japan, it is costing him 10,000 yen per ton. But if somebody is in Japan and he buys American steel in Japan, it is going to cost him 20,000 yen per ton. Here also American steel is expensive, right? So American steel is identical to Japanese steel, but it is expensive in both the countries. American steel is expensive in both countries. Yes or no? That's right. Right. So what is going to happen? Something which is expensive, its demand is going to fall. Demand for American steel reduces. In fact, it goes to zero. I mean, why would anybody buy American steel when it is expensive both in Japan and US? So because of that, there is going to be the excess supply of American steel. But nobody is demanding American steel, and there is a supply of American steel. So there is an excess supply of American steel. Excess supply of American steel. And how will you eliminate the excess supply of American steel? You eliminate the excess supply of American steel is if exchange rate falls to 100 yen per dollar. to eliminate excess supply, exchange rate has to fall to 100 yen per dollar. And this is going to make the price of American steel and this guy, Japanese steel, same in both the countries, right? So this is what your law of one price is in simple terms, right? So I hope it was useful to you. Thank you, Beta.